Lord, please help. Good morning, guys. I'm Ree. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. If you're returning, hey besties, it's so good to see you guys again. So as you can already tell, we're getting into another what I eat in a week because these have been in high demand lately, and I'm gonna keep giving. If you're gonna keep watching, I'm gonna keep producing the content. So last week's what I eat in a week was very eye-opening for me. I'm just gonna jump right in because, like, for real, you guys just want to see the food. I get it. I noticed when I was doing the macro breakdown of my day, I noticed I was a little bit higher in carbs and lower in protein than I wanted to be. So this week I am extremely, truly challenging myself to be higher in protein and to cut my carb intake. Now, I am not cutting carbs completely. I can't do it. I feel like I fail whenever I do a restrictive diet. So I'm just reducing the amount of carbs and being more intentional about the carbs that I'm ingesting. So that is the goal for this week. Who knows if we'll get there, but every day is a new day to try. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a professional. I am not a dietitian, nutritionist, none of it. So I'm not telling you that this is what you need to eat. I'm not telling you these are the portion sizes that you need to eat. I'm not telling you that these are the foods you need to eat. I'm just showing you what I'm eating while I'm on my health and fitness journey, and your girl is currently 14 pounds down. I am excited. And I know that is not what the journey is about, but it's exciting when you start to see the fruits of your labor. You're really, really working hard and you're eating well and you're in the gym and you have your stuff together. I mean, within reason, because your girl's life is not together. But it's just really nice to see that my body is starting to transform. It's making me more confident and more motivated to keep going. Per usual, all of my recipes will be in a document down below. Also, I will be posting my daily macros and the macros for each meal that I have at the bottom of the screen. And this time, I'm also going to provide you with my grocery list because some of you guys requested it in my comment section last week and the week before. So I figured this time I will just give you the grocery list. So if there's anything that you want to see, I will have it down below. I currently do not have groceries in my house. I actually ordered groceries today and they will not get here for another couple of hours. So I'm going to be making a breakfast that I've never really, not that I've never had before. Well, I've never had it before. I'm just throwing together whatever I have in my fridge. So this morning when I was looking at my very pathetic fridge, I saw some egg whites, some almost wilted spinach, some plant-based chorizo, and I think I have maybe some red peppers in there, I think. So I think I'm going to just work with that this morning. It'll be higher in protein and lower in carbs. That is the goal. And the goal is to try to get like 2 big meals in a day or like 3 medium-sized meals, because I feel like that would make my life a lot more easy. Like if I could get the protein in all of my meals. So I'm trying to go really, really protein heavy. So I feel like I'm gonna be doing a lot of low calorie, high volume eating this week. That is my goal. I might not deliver. I might not deliver all those days, but show me some grace. So it's Monday, we're getting into breakfast, and I'm going to be making this little chorizo egg white scramble. Frittata scramble. I think it's gonna be more of a frittata because I really don't feel like cooking over the stove. I think I'm just going to for real put it in the oven and let the oven do all the work, since I'm not particularly hungry at this time, but I know by the time it's done I will be hungry. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that, and then I'll talk to you guys when I'm ready to have my next meal. So to make our frittata, I'm dicing some red bell pepper and roughly chopping some spinach. You don't actually have to chop the spinach. I did it to make it fit in my skillet better. Look how cute and small my skillet is. So cute. I'm just gonna saute and season my veggies until they're nice and soft. Feel free to season how you want, but I use salt, pepper, garlic powder, and red chili flakes. Now that your veggies are soft, add your plant-based chorizo or protein of choice and cook for about 3 minutes on the stove, breaking up the meat as you go. Then pour your egg whites over the mixture, slightly mix to evenly distribute the meat and veggie mixture, and allow to cook on the stove for 2-ish minutes. Then pop into the oven at 375 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes or until the egg whites are cooked thoroughly. And look at her, y'all, perfection. I allowed mine to cool for about 5 to 7 minutes before serving. Later, and let me tell you, your girl feels like garbage, okay? These period cramps are kicking my butt. I literally feel like death. Honestly, truly, like I feel like death. But some of you guys requested in my last What I Eat in a Week video if I could do a grocery haul. So I ordered some groceries and they got here a little bit late, but I figured that I would do a little grocery haul. Now there are some things that I missed in this order, so I'm probably going to go to the store tomorrow for, but I will list my entire grocery list for everything that you're gonna need, minus the spices, because the spices are just things that I have in my house, but they will be mentioned in the recipe document that I have down below, so just feel free to click that and get all the information that you need. But I will link my grocery list also down below, just in case you guys want to reference it when you guys go to the grocery store, so that you don't really have to write your own. You can just take mine, print it, screenshot it, whatever, and take it to the store with you. But I decided that before I go ahead and cook dinner tonight, I'm just going to do a quick haul because I just need to get it out of the way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start. This will be super brief. I didn't get that much. I got 2 bags of shirataki spaghetti style noodles. They're 20 calories per serving, which is great, and I definitely want to be making some stir fry this week, so I got that. I also got this really sorry piece of salmon fillet, or salmon top loin, I think it's called. Yeah, I got this from Wegmans. I usually get my salmon from ShopRite, and it's huge and it's really great quality, so I might go and get another one from the store tomorrow when I go get some of the things that I missed in this Instacart order. 1 tomato. Y'all, I purchased some sirloin steak. I'm actually gonna make one of these tonight. I'm gonna have like a little peppered steak salad because I don't really feel like eating. I'm not hungry at all. Like, if anything, I'm not hungry, but I am gonna eat because I do need to put something on my stomach before I take my next set of ibuprofen, because my stomach, these cramps are killing me. So I'm gonna be having some red meat. So for those of you guys who say I don't eat red meat, this is for you. I also got 2 avocados, this lower sodium oven roasted turkey breast. I got the 94.6 ground turkey, 94% lean, and then 6% fat. 1 head of iceberg lettuce. I got 2 bags of this. I think the other one's in the fridge. It has to be in the fridge. I got 2 bags of baby spinach, some baby bella mushrooms, 1 lemon. I got 1 red bell pepper, and then this might seem excessive, but I got 4 seedless cucumbers, and they're humongous. I really love cucumbers, and I feel like they're so low in calorie and high in volume that like you can just snack on a bunch of them and just like not feel guilty about it. So this is everything that I got, and now I'm going to jump into making dinner. I physically like cannot cook. Like I'm gonna throw the steak on the stove, but that is really it. I am in so much pain right now. Being a female is so incredibly hard. It's so incredibly tiring, and men just get off scot-free. It's just sickening. Lord, please help. But yeah, now I'm gonna put all the stuff away. I'm gonna get into dinner. I also just wanted to share that I did not film my little snack for today. It wasn't even a snack. I literally just had my iced coffee, but I put half of a protein shake in there, so my macros today will account for it. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I did have that, and I forgot to film it because I was like in and out of meetings today. But I'm just throwing that out there because I am gonna be under my calories and macros for the day. But it's okay, it's all right. We'll definitely make up for it tomorrow. I'm also really trying to be lower carb, because last week I was like, Rihanna, the amount of carbs you're pulling and not the protein that you're pulling, like that's wild. So I'm doing my best to stay lower carb. I can't commit to keto. I tried it for like 6 months, and yeah, like I saw results, but that was just too restrictive for me, and I missed potatoes. So I'm just gonna keep things kind of lower carb this week. That's the goal. I'm not saying that I'm gonna cut carbs completely, because I'm absolutely not, but that is the goal. So I'm gonna go ahead, put the stuff away, and then I'll talk to you guys when I'm ready to have dinner. So we're gonna make the salad super fast because I literally cannot. So I'm gonna start by washing and chopping my salad toppings. I'm using some red bell pepper, cucumbers, and red onion.
Ryan Little.
Next, you'll wanna wash, cut, and season your meat. This right here is the best steak seasoning ever. Fight somebody else on it. It's the Grill Made Spicy Montreal seasoning. Add as much or as little as you'd like. I also added garlic powder and cayenne, and then mix well to evenly distribute, and then sear on the stove until the meat is cooked to your liking. Now to assemble my salad, I'm using a base of spinach and spring mix. I'm topping it off with my chopped veggies, steak bites, and drizzling with my favorite blue cheese dressing, and that's dinner, y'all. Okay guys, so it is later. It is about 10:30 p.m. and my dinner was so good. I was not hungry, but I felt so satisfied after I had it, and I was able to get some medicine in me, so now I'm feeling great. We also got the heating pad going strong because your girl was struggling. But since I'm on my cycle, I always have like this craving for sweets, and it's usually like the week before. This is day 2 of my cycle, so I'm just like, I don't know how I feel. I just feel like today is just the worst. But I was really craving a milkshake, and I was like, you know what, no, that's not really conducive to what we're trying to do here. So instead I decided to freeze one of my OWYN protein shakes, and then I just put it in the blender and like blended it up so that it had like a frappe kind of consistency, and then I just topped it off with 1 serving of Cocoa Whip. Yeah, Cocoa Whip. It's like Cool Whip but made with like coconut cream or something like that. Super good. I just put 1 serving of that. It's 30 calories on there, so I think this all together is about 210 calories. I am a little bit under my macros for today, but I'm really close to my protein goal, which I'm very excited about. So I think we did good today. I'm excited to try again tomorrow. I'm also gonna try and eat 3 meals tomorrow. It's just so hard. Like sometimes my body's just like, no. And I spoke with my nutritionist, and she was basically saying to me that as long as your body gets the macros and calorie intake that it needs daily, you'll be fine. So whether you just have 2 large meals a day and a snack in between, you'll be fine. There's no need to have 6 small meals or 3 meals a day. Like if you're not hungry, don't force it. That was really reassuring because I was like, I feel like I'm getting this all wrong, but I'm just gonna let you guys see me get it wrong if I get it wrong, you know what I mean? So I have some changes that are gonna be coming to my diet pretty soon. I just started working with a trainer and a nutritionist, so I know that there are going to be some things to come, and you guys will see that video soon. I'm really excited to be venturing out with like a professional because like I feel like I was just getting a lot of things wrong, so I just felt like I needed to get my life together. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this as my little late night snack, and then I will talk to you guys tomorrow for breakfast. Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday and I'm getting ready to have some breakfast, but before we get into breakfast, I'm doing a little vitamin check-in because I feel like I haven't recorded me taking these vitamins. For those of you guys that are new, I take vitamins and supplements from the Ray brand, and so I take the Vegan Collagen Boost, the Pre and Probiotic. I also take their multivitamin and the Vaginal Balance. These are immaculate, especially these ones, the Vaginal Balance, because being a female is just sometimes it's hard. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. It's giving disappointment because it's just so much work and maintenance to be a female. But anyway, so I'm gonna be taking those. I just want to share though that I'm so excited because yesterday I was only 12 grams of protein shy of meeting my protein goal, and I reduced my carb intake significantly. I had like 77 more grams of carbs that I could have used yesterday, and I didn't. So that's really great progress for me. I am so excited. I can't wait to see how I do today, but again, I'm showing myself some grace, just remembering that we be intentional about what we're putting into our body, but I'm also listening to my body and putting in what it needs. So I'm going to be getting into breakfast. I think I'm going to do like a scramble or maybe an omelet. I think I might do an omelet today. Egg whites seem to be the easiest way for me to get protein in first thing in the morning because they're low in calorie, high in volume, and they keep me really full longer. So you'll probably see egg whites quite a few times this week. So even though I got groceries yesterday, I did have some stuff in the house that I am using for this week's what I eat in a week. So I'll be sure to add those into the grocery list, although they were not on my initial grocery list, but I'll make sure that I add them in there just in case. But I'm thinking I'm gonna get into an egg white omelet and throw some veggies like mushrooms, spinach, peppers, and maybe some turkey sausage because I think I found a few in my freezer and they weren't just laying around. They were in a box. They were in the box they came in. I just feel like they were in the back of my freezer. So I think I'm gonna use those for some extra protein, and that's gonna be breakfast today. So we're gonna jump into breakfast and then I'll talk to you guys when I'm ready to have my next meal. In case you're all wondering, I pre-weigh out or pre-portion everything before I cook. It just makes it easier for filming purposes. So to start my omelet, I'm just going to finely chop all of my turkey sausage links as well as some red bell pepper, red onion, spinach, and mushrooms. Again, you don't have to chop the spinach, it just works better for me. I try to get everything to be about the same size so that it cooks evenly and is easier to eat. Now I'm going to add everything except for the spinach into a lightly greased non-stick skillet, and I'm going to season lightly with some garlic powder, red chili flakes, salt and pepper, and cook the mixture until the veggies are soft and translucent. Next, I'm adding in the spinach and just cooking until the spinach is wilted. Now you don't have to do it like this, but I remove the meat and veggie mixture from the pan and pour in the egg whites, allowing the egg whites to cook a little bit before transferring the veggie and meat mixture back in. Then just flip like you normally would. I did mine off camera because y'all know the moment I try to do it on camera, it never works for me. Then transfer to your plate and top with avocado and your garnishes of choice. Of course, you know I had to use my favorite red pepper flakes and even some black sesame seeds. And that's today's breakfast because that's all I have in me. So for lunch, I'm keeping it super simple with quick turkey lettuce roll-ups. I'm spreading my lettuce with mustard, adding 3 ounces of oven roasted turkey, and then topping with a slice of tomato and some thinly sliced red onion. Then you're gonna roll or fold it and then repeat. I'm pairing mine with some cucumbers and grapes, but definitely feel free to add your favorite sides. I'm not even gonna lie, I really wanted potato chips, but you know, Healthy Ree is the one that does all the grocery shopping, so I don't keep those things in the house, but this worked just fine. Just checking in with my post-gym protein shake. Nothing special about this. I just threw it in the freezer and added it to a cute glass, and that's it. It's finally dinner time and I'm making a turkey and veggie noodle bowl. Start by crumbling and browning some ground turkey and add your veggies of choice. I'm using red peppers, mushrooms, and broccoli. Then I'm seasoning with some minced garlic, red chili flakes, onion powder, and ground ginger. Fresh ginger obviously would have been better, but we're improvising since I didn't have any on hand. Next, you're gonna add some coconut aminos or low sodium soy sauce and let that simmer with the mixture for a few moments. Follow up with your rinsed and drained shirataki noodles and mix well. I always get asked where I purchased the noodles from, and I got mine from Wegmans today, obviously, but stores such as Target, Walmart, and ShopRite also have them. Plate your noodles and garnish if you want to be a little bit extra, and of course I did, and I added some black sesame seeds, and that's dinner. Hi guys, so it is dinner time, and as you already saw, I just made this huge bowl of noodles, and I'm pretty sure it was only like 375 calories for real. I'm so excited to have dinner because I worked out twice today and your girl is exhausted, but also I finally have had an appetite and I ate 3 meals today. 3 meals today. Who is she? We didn't know her because for the longest time it had just been like literally 2 meals and maybe a snack if I was lucky, but your girl had 3 full meals today and I'm just very proud. Also, we hit our protein goal. If I eat all this, I would have hit my protein goal. I'm just so excited because you don't know how hard it has been, but I'm just really excited. I think I mentioned earlier in this video, I am working with a trainer nutritionist now, and hopefully they can kind of really sculpt out my meal plan and what my actual macros are based off of my new measurements and new information and new plan that I'm on. But yeah, so I'm just like protein queen over here. We hit our protein goal. I'm actually a little bit over my protein goal, but I will take it because your girl was severely lacking. So I just have this noodle bowl and it has shirataki noodles, mushrooms, broccoli, red onions, and I put 8 ounces of ground turkey in it, which seems excessive, but when you are severely lacking in protein, you literally need to do anything that you can to build that protein. So I put double the protein in here today, and I'm just honestly so excited to dig in. I think I'm gonna have dessert today too, because I still have about 300 calories left to play with for today, and I kind of want a frozen yogurt bar, but like the coconut yogurt one. So I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have my noodles, and then I'll talk to you guys when I'm ready to have dessert. All right guys, so we are going to disregard my face. I look crazy right now because I'm trying out a new like face skincare bunch of stuff. I'm just trying out a bunch of stuff, so my face looks shiny, looks like a glazed donut right now, but that's okay. I'm on here because I'm having dessert. I'm having the So Delicious dairy-free dipped chocolate almond. Yeah, I think it's the dipped chocolate almond one. It doesn't say it on the package, but I'm gonna have this and watch a movie. I feel like every time I have my late night snack, I have to be in my bed. I have to be watching either like YouTube or a movie, and tonight I think I'm gonna watch the Shang-Chi. But I'm so excited because I've been craving chocolate all day and I haven't had it. I mean, I had my protein shake, and let me just tell you something. OWYN protein shakes frozen are so good. It literally tastes like a milkshake. I almost had another one, but I'm already over my protein intake for the day, so it's like, girl, don't push it because we might not make it tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this. Macros for this and the macros for the entire day will be on the bottom of the screen. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow for breakfast. Happy Wednesday, babes. We are absolutely positively winging breakfast today. I'm making some protein pancakes. So in a bowl, I'm just combining some almond flour, protein powder, egg whites, almond milk, chocolate PB2, baking powder, and baking soda, whisking and letting the batter sit for a couple minutes to get thick. Then I'm just pan frying the pancakes, repeating until all of my batter was gone. I topped mine with chocolate chips because I'm a chocolate girl, and if you know, you know. And then just drizzling with my favorite sugar-free syrup, and that is breakfast. This recipe really almost went south. I'm so glad I was able to save it. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. It is breakfast time. I'm checking in. Also, I'm having breakfast at 8:30 this morning. Write it down. It happened. I'm eating before 10 a.m. Anyway, so I made these protein pancakes this morning, and it was very much trial and error because I was just kind of winging it. We know that I'm trying to reach my protein and kind of reduce the amount of carbs I eat in a day, so I swapped the oat flour for almond flour. And then I guess it really doesn't matter about the carbs because I added chocolate chips because I was feeling a little bit of a chocolate craving this morning. So I just put a couple of them on top, and this is what they look like. I'm also using sugar-free syrup. It's the Kari's or Carrie's sugar-free low-calorie syrup, and I used about 2 servings, which was 10 calories. So all of my macros will be on the screen. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to lunch today because I have a ton of errands to run, and then I'll talk to you guys when I'm ready to have my next meal. So I'm just checking in for snack time. I have some errands to run and I don't have time to prepare lunch, so I'm just having some grapes and some cucumbers. And then when I get back in the house, I will probably either have an early dinner or just regular dinner. I don't know. But this is what I'm having as of right now. Super boring, super basic, but it's all I have in the house. And I'm just trying to make healthier decisions when it comes to snacking and just being more intentional about the food. So yeah, this is my snack. I ended up going out for dinner tonight, but I just got this shrimp kale salad with Caesar dressing and then a side of cheddar mashed potatoes. All I really wanted was the mashed potatoes, but you know, we're trying to be a little bit healthy, so this is dinner. Good morning. It's Thursday. We are almost through the week and I'm ready to have breakfast. Another vitamin check because we are taking our vitamins. No, it's not getting easier for me to take these vitamins. I choke every single time. Some of you guys have been leaving like ways that you guys take pills. One girl suggested that I take them with applesauce, and I don't have any applesauce, but that's next on my list to get. Yesterday I tried warm water, which wasn't bad, but I feel like it's these pills specifically because I don't have this problem with Advil liquid gels, things like that. I don't really have that bad of a problem. Like, it's bad, but these ones are really bad because I feel like they just float at the top of your mouth. So when you're ready to swallow the water, it's just like they don't go down. So like, I just have a little bit of a hard time taking these, but I'm just gonna take them today with regular water. I'm actually gonna add some Fiber One powder to my water because I feel like I need some fiber in my diet. I just wanna make sure that like I'm actually getting like a significant amount in, so I'm just gonna add some to my water right now. But anyway, so we are getting into breakfast today. I am going to make some eggs again, well, egg whites, surprise, surprise. But this time I'm gonna do a scramble with some veggies, and then I'm also gonna top it with, I'm gonna top it with some salmon, so like salmon and eggs kind of deal. I don't know, I'm trying to be creative. Sometimes it's not always creative. I'm trying not to overcomplicate things, right? Just get the protein in, get your fats in, get your carbs in. But like, I'm not that girl. I'm a girl that likes her food to be fun and creative and interesting. So I'm gonna be making some salmon and egg whites, and I'm just gonna scramble that up with some veggies. I have a little bit, and I mean a little bit, of mushrooms, some spinach, and then I'm not gonna use a tomato, but I'm probably going to use some red onion and some red pepper, and that's gonna be my breakfast. I think I have an avocado in the fridge too, so maybe I'll add the avocado on top. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get into that. I'll show you what it looks like, everything I did, and remember, all of my recipes will be down below. So without further ado, let's just jump into breakfast. So off camera, I cleaned my salmon, and now I'm just patting it dry and adding some seasoning. I'm using Creole seasoning, garlic powder, black pepper, and cayenne. Next, I'm quickly sauteing some mushrooms, peppers, and spinach until they're softened. After removing the veggies, I'm searing my salmon for about 4 to 5 minutes per side since it was a thicker cut. While my salmon cooks, I'm just slicing and portioning out my avocado. Super simple, nothing crazy. I added some water and lemon juice to the pan because it started to burn, but the salmon wasn't done. And then now I'm just scrambling my egg whites, and once they're completely cooked, I'm gonna add my veggies back into the pan and stir, and then plate and enjoy. So it's time for dinner, and I'm so excited because I'm making one of my favorite things, turkey burgers. I'm quickly dicing some red bell pepper and red onions to go inside of my turkey burger patties. In a bowl, combine your turkey, veggies, and seasonings of choice. I use black pepper, garlic powder, cayenne, paprika, and Creole seasoning. I'm so sorry that my camera's not in focus. I do apologize. Then you're gonna mix well and form 2 medium-sized patties. Sear over medium-low heat for about 4 to 5 minutes per side and then flip. I honestly, truly hate this pan. Everything sticks to it regardless of whether or not I grease it or not. Clearly it's time for a new one. Well, once your burgers are done, you're gonna place them inside 2 iceberg lettuce cups, top with your favorite condiments of choice, add a tomato slice and some thinly sliced red onions, and that's basically it. The way that I really wanted french fries was ridiculous, but cucumbers and tahini definitely satisfied in the end, and my body's definitely thanking me for it. Okay, so it's dinner time and it's 6:45, which I feel like is a normal time that people have dinner. So it's time to eat dinner, and I just made some turkey burgers and I wrapped them in lettuce instead of having bread. Then I have a slice of tomato and some red onion on top, and then I just paired it with a ton of cucumbers with tahini on them because cucumbers without tahini is just, it's not the move. It's not the move. I didn't have lunch today, so I have quite a few calories to play with. And in the back of my mind, I know I want dessert, but I didn't get close to my protein intake goal for the day. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try and finesse fitting in some protein for dessert. So we'll see how that goes. Now, it might seem excessive. I used 7 ounces of ground turkey, but when you're really trying to get your protein in, this is what it looks like. You just have to pack it in there. It's relatively low in calories. It's lean meat, so like really, not that big of a deal. But I'm gonna go ahead and have my dinner, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys when I'm ready to have dessert, snack, protein, something. But yeah, I think turkey burgers are one of my favorite foods. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna add some more mustard. I feel like mustard, hot sauce, and barbecue sauce are my 3 favorite condiments. But like the combination between the mustard, the turkey burger, and the veggies inside the turkey burger, it's hitting right now. It's literally so good. Okay guys, so it is time for snack time. So I just have some granola here, and instead of using milk, I'm going to use one of my protein shakes, and I saw somebody do this. So I don't think it's weird, but I do need to get my protein in. So I'm just going to add this to the granola and have it just like cereal. And then whatever I can't fit like in the bowl, I should be able to fit all of it. We'll start with that much. I'll just drink the rest. But this is my snack. This is my dessert. This is not the dessert that I wanted, but it's chocolatey. And we already know, I'm not even gonna say it because I know you know. I know you know what I'm gonna say. It's not the dessert that I wanted, but I am hitting that chocolate craving because the granola was also dark chocolate. So it's like double chocolate. So you know how I feel about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this, and then I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for breakfast. So breakfast is gonna be kind of weird today because I ran out of eggs, which means that I couldn't have eggs or protein waffles since we kind of need eggs for both. So I'm improvising, which is cool because this is real life over here. It happens. So I decided to make some steak bites with the leftover steak bites I prepared a few days before with a side of hash brown avocado toast. Here I am just seasoning some avocado with my basic seasonings: salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, red chili flakes, lemon juice, the usual. And because I feel like I didn't get enough of veggies in this morning. I am going to make some super greens, and I'm just going to add that to some water, add some lemon juice because I feel like adding citrus makes it a lot less disgusting. Of course, adding some ice because it makes it taste better, and I'm throwing back this digestion shot because listen, we're here for a good time and a long time. And then here is the hash brown patty that I air fried at 400 degrees for about 12 minutes, flipping halfway through. I lightly seasoned it with some garlic powder, salt, and paprika, and now I'm just assembling my plate, and that's breakfast. Just checking in with a quick little post-gym protein shake. I just froze 2 of my protein shakes, blended it, and that is what I'm having post-gym sesh. Okay guys, it is time for dinner, so I'm just quickly throwing together the salmon and veggie spring rolls. I just washed and chopped all of my veggies. I have some red bell pepper, red onion, avocado, cucumber, and some spring mix. I'm topping with some shirataki noodles and a little bit of spring mix. Now, this first one was absolutely tragic. It looks atrocious. It ripped, and I had to redo it off camera. Like, look at it. Just look at it. Pathetic. Anyway, I did it 2 more times, and I just filled all of them with the ingredients that I mentioned before. I don't think the last one got lettuce because I just forgot and I was totally over rolling all of these little spring rolls, but this was what I had for dinner. They turned out really okay, but I don't recommend you rolling them on a wooden cutting board because I think they stick, and that's why they tear. Like, it sticks to the wood and then it tears really easily, but these would have been beautiful if I maybe just did them on the counter. I don't know, but this is what I'm having for dinner. You just know your girl had to make some sauce. So basically, I'm just combining all of the ingredients that are on the screen in a bowl. I weighed them out so you have the perfect measurements. Also, don't forget, I will have a document down below that has all of my specific directions and recipes that you can access. I just mixed it all together in a bowl, and this is what it turned out like. These are the macros. I am a little bit under my macros for today, but that's okay. We will try again tomorrow because tomorrow's another opportunity. Hi guys. Okay, so it is Friday evening, and I'm sorry I'm just getting on camera, but today has been chaotic. But it's time for dinner. I got back from the gym. I had my post-gym protein shake. Now I'm having these little salmon veggie spring roll thingies that were almost a fail. I mean, really, all of them kind of fell apart, but that's okay. We made it work, and that's all that matters. I also just like concocted this like little peanut sauce, so I'm gonna have this for dinner, and then I think that's really it because I'm not really that hungry, and it's almost 9 o'clock at night. I don't foresee myself having anything else to eat tonight, so with that, I'm going to leave you guys off here. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for this entire video. I know it was a long one, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more content like this, please be sure to let me know down in the comment section. Also, be sure to turn on your post notifications. That way you can be notified every single time your girl drops a new video. And until next time, babes, I'll see you in my next.